What is going on, you beautiful specimens? Hope you can all hear me loud and clear on this Sunday. I don't know what the date is. I'm not going to bother to pretend. But welcome all, welcome all. A bit more of an intimate setting, this one. Just the two of us, well, the whatever of us. I had Mr. Ice last week, but you know, these one-on-ones allow me to get a bit more intimate with the chat and pay a bit more attention. So I hope we're all well. There's a lot going on. I mean, today we're doing attrition, so you know, it's going to be a long one because Big Daddy's in this. He's in this quite a bit, but we'll get into a few other things before that, including the breaking news. So stay tuned for that. Devastating news, if I'm being honest. Mate, I almost cried. I'm going to say I didn't cry. But hello to you all. Monstro, Fark, King Jamie, Shaheem, of course. Monstro, what's going on, gang? Hope we're all well. Saint Adam, I hope you're sane, mate. But yeah, we're going to get into Attrition. It's Seagal's most Chinese-y, Asian-y movie. But before we get into that, I'm rocking the Seagal shirt, by the way. This is your come to Jesus moment. But before we get into that, we're going to get into, like I said, some shocking news. Oh, I hope you're all ready for this. All right, let me just get this going. Oh, there we go. Here we go. All right. Official statement from Retro Gold 63, which I assume has something to do with Seagal's movie. Unfortunately, we must share some highly unpleasant news. Following multiple breaches of contract, we terminated Dream Team Pictures, DOO, represented by Vyacheslav Katusin, with immediate effect from all activities as of February 13, 2026. In this context, the film has been unlawfully withheld and misappropriated by Dream Team Pictures, represented by that bloke. That bloke holds neither the copyright nor any licenses required to legally or lawfully release the film. So the general gist of it is there appears to be some sort of kerfuffle about who's paying for the shit and who's releasing the movie. They did not agree to some demands. Any advertising or publication by Mr. Katsuson is done without our consent and without any legal basis. So what I understand is this guy made the movie but did it his own way, not the way he told the studios. In addition, the actual producers, as well as several cast members, were wrongfully removed from IMDb, creating the false impression that Mr. Katusin is the main producer and holds the rights. During a visit to Croatia, blah, 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 blah. We will not allow the hard work of the entire cast to be discredited. We will, of course, keep you updated. And then the Ron Smorenberg, who's like one of the main guys in this movie, one of the main actors. I don't know if it's canceled yet, Shaheem. We're going to find out. If people abuse the trust of their investor and hijack a movie, the future is over. Supposedly it happened before. So knowing beforehand to take a movie and make smart moves to take a movie from the investor's hands is criminal and will be prosecuted. I totally stand with the investor who wanted to give me a comeback after who I am. I'm not sure what that means, but we weren't even invited at the press conference as a lead actor. It was just Seagal and VK, which is the investor, which was already assigned. I stand for the good and will always protect it. The movie business is small, never ever take shortcuts. Life is action. So by the sounds of it, it seems as though Seagal is on the bad end of this stick. But then again, the movie might not be coming out. All I care about is the movie might not be coming. I mean, look at this awesome poster. They cock teased us with this poster. All right. This awesome poster of Seagal with his samurai sword, looking all dragony. Ron Smorenberg, and Steven Seagal. I don't know who this guy is. He must be that Katterson guy. Apparently, Seagal's oblivious to this because a day or so prior to this or after it, 2 days ago, Seagal official. My new film, Order of the Dragon, directed by that guy and produced by Dream Team Pictures, will be released later this year. Thanks to all my fans for your continued support. Well, maybe not, Steven. Maybe not. So I don't know, man. Again, you can't just cock tease the world like that. Essentially, they cock teased us with the hopes that we're going to see another Seagal movie. What is it? 7 years? 7 years since his retirement. But for the sake of humanity, we need to get this done. Apparently, he hijacked this movie, made it into his own movie without regard to what the studio actually hired him to make, and now refuses to turn over the footage. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but it's sad. The big man had better get Google doesn't okay. So it might not happen now. They're making number 2 somehow. They've already signed on for number 2, but number 1's not even done. What does that even mean? So as you can imagine, that absolutely shattered me. But you can't win them all. Now, are there any pictures I found this week? Where are we? I did find some footage, some pictures of R.I.P. Chuck and Seagal's kind of behind the scenes stuff. I've shown you guys one of them, but here was one. I'm guessing Seagal chatting up some bird while Chuck watches. Seagal's chatting her up and Chuck's just taking notes. That looks like a fat Joe Rogan / Dana White. I don't know who that guy is. But this is a bit of a, like I said, a bit of a sneak peek. And there's another one. This is the one you guys would, well, no, that's not it. There's one I've put on that you guys would have all seen, but these are a bit of the behind the scenes of Seagal and Chuck back in the day. And also this little cute little cartoon. Who I don't know who Scott and Frank is. Who had the biggest celebrity crash out ever? Steven Seagal. Really? Oh, excuse me. Oh, hello. Top tier action star in the 90s. Box office hits. Legit leading man. Yeah, says Morty, lookalike. Now he fights while sitting in a chair for terrible DTV movies. He's too fat, can't even stand up. What? I don't know what the joke is there. I think that's essentially just spitting facts. I'm sure there's a joke somewhere in there, but I'm not sure what's going on. Thanks, Fark. I appreciate it, mate. You don't have to say bless me. Say what George Costanza would say, or Jerry Seinfeld. You're so good looking. That's the best way to when someone sneezes, just say you're so good looking. All right. So before we get into Attrition, which is, by the way, I forgot how much of a gem of a movie that is. If I actually were to take all the bits I wanted out of it, we pretty much could have watched the whole movie. It would have gone for about 60 minutes. But it's a 90-minute movie, but 60 minutes I would have had. So I had to cut it down to about 20, but even that's long for a Seagal little recap because we talk about it. But it's worth it because Attrition is essentially the greatest thing to ever exist or be created in Asia by the most Asian man ever. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I apologize. Now we're just going to go through. We'll go through some random funny videos that I found online. I wouldn't even say funny, interesting videos I found. Now, gambling is a massive thing in Australia. I'm not a huge thing into dog racing and horse racing. I don't know anything about it, but I didn't know that greyhounds were literally this fast compared to other dogs. I know they're fast fuckers, but like he shits all over him, and he's not even chasing a rabbit. I don't think.
Okay, three.
I mean, those fuckers had a head start too, by the way. I mean, that greyhound is basically the Steven Seagal of dogs, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, he just basically blitzed them. That thing is essentially the Steven Seagal of dogs. Okay, this guy cracked me up, by the way. Yeah, these guys are going to be the two biggest geniuses. Can you guys not see shit? Is the screen not working? Oh, damn it. Wrong screen. My bad. That's annoying. All right, sit tight. I don't know why it's doing that. Piece of shit. Let's try this again. All right, now we're rocking and rolling. Now you guys can see some shit. It'll make a bit more sense. All right, so now we can go through this again. Everything I said before. Thanks for the heads up. Whoever was that? Whoever said, "Are we supposed to be able to see something?" I don't know who it was. Vera. Thanks, Vera. I appreciate you. Hey, no one said this was a professional outfit. All right, it's essentially a channel that's based around Steven Seagal's stupidity and fake martial arts fools. I mean, what are you expecting by a dude who smokes exorbitant amounts of weed? So you know. But thanks for the heads up, y'all. Appreciate it. All right, now the dog. That's what I was saying about the dog. Everything I said about the greyhound, check it out now. Doggies have a pretty good head start. Okay, so now you guys understand when I was saying the Steven Seagal of dogs. Okay, now you obviously get what I mean when I'm saying the Steven Seagal of dogs. The way it runs. Just absolutely blissed it. I mean, I didn't know that greyhounds were that fast, but they are. Anyway, this video, these two are a great example of why we need to let survival of the fittest kind of we can't be mollycoddling society. I mean, I don't even know what they were trying to do here. Again, I just came across this and it just made me laugh. So, okay, now this is where I need your guys' help. Someone explain to me what this whole sea lion shit is all of a sudden. I need to know. Someone needs to explain to me why. Why do people do these things? And why is this sea lion a song? Who sang this song? And why is it a thing? I just need to understand. People can't hear? Can you guys not hear what's going on? Is there an audio issue? Oh, what is going on here? Why is there no sound? Can y'all hear the no sounds? Oh shit, man. What is going on? This is just shattering. Let's try this again. I hope this works this time. Otherwise, I'm not sure what's going on. Tell me if you can hear it this time.
Ranking the best sea lion trends.
Sea lion. Everybody.
Can you hear the playback sound? Are we good? We rocking and rolling? Yeah, buddy. All right.
Everybody hit it with me, hit the sea lion. Everybody do it with me, hit the sea lion.
This song I hear on every single video. Why? Why? Someone explain to me what's going on. How do these songs get made and why are they popular?
We about to walk around talking about
It's anyway, I can't do it for too long. I just wanted to know if anyone knows anything about this, if they heard about this. One day I just started flicking through my YouTube shorts and this sea lion shit was everywhere. I didn't ask for it. You're right, Boof, it is. Trust me, I don't watch shit like this. It annoys me. I'm the kind of guy that presses the don't recommend shit. And that annoys me. Anyway. Nah, I can't remember I had that one for. Okay, so this this was a man versus woman AI crap. It might be, Ronnie. It might be. But it doesn't change the fact that it's popping up everywhere and literally people are dancing to it like morons. I saw a weather presenter dude, doing it, and I thought to myself, why is a weather presenter guy doing it? It's just ridiculous. Yeah, nah. If you haven't, then you haven't. Don't. I'm glad you're lucky, Kebab. You're lucky, mate. You're lucky. All right. Anyway, this is a woman who's a boxer versus a fat dude. Now, I just want to show you the disparity between someone who can't fight for shit and someone who can. But also a disparity in strength between men and women. By the way, this song as well, this Afro, whatever the fuck it's called, also I hear on every single YouTube short. So annoying. So clearly I spend far too much time on the internet compared to the average person on YouTube, even though it kind of is my job, but still. All right, so I'm a fat man. Fat dude, mind you, fat dude's got no helmet on. I don't think he really knows how to box. It looks like he knows how to throw hands, but she's obviously got skill. Go on, Timmy. I mean, in fairness, he probably weighs about 3 times as much as her, though. He's not even allowed to use his weight to push her around, which would have been an advantage for him. You know, she's got good footwork, she's got good hand speed, she's got good everything. She'd be a boxer for sure. But the big fella stood his own, you know. If he wanted to, he didn't throw his weight around. Zig, how are you, mate? Good to see you, brother. He didn't throw his weight around when there's plenty of his weight to throw around when he could have, but he did all right. AI has offended some wokesters. How did AI offend wokesters? Well, AI offended me, and I'll show you why right here. I got 2 videos to show AI videos. This AI whisperer lab guy really likes Seagal. Seems to really like Seagal. Oh, boof, nobody's got anything on Sensei sausage fingers. But this is why AI is wrong. It's obviously not accurate.
I am the greatest martial artist of all times.
Wesley Snipes is doing a very odd form of squats there. That's an interesting form of squats. I've never seen that before, but okay.
I hope you are ready, motherfucker.
He's got Wesley Snipes' blade, though. I don't know if this guy knows that, but Wesley Snipes is not actually a vampire in real life. Right.
The winner is the Daywalker.
I was born ready, motherfucker.
So he beats Seagal.
Next fight is Bruce Lee. The fight was tough, but I gave him a hard challenge.
Van Damme's always there laughing. All right, the last one before we get into the real shit. All right, the last one is Chuck and Seagal. Now, obviously, you know, Chuck passed recently. This guy's smart, capitalizing on the Chuckness. They did Seagal dirty here. I do like how they got him shirtless. They got him. They're actually quite flattering, if we're being honest.
I am the only legit martial artist in Hollywood.
Steven Seagal is a wannabe that will never be. Truth is, he is good at bullshito, though.
I feel like whoever this person is watches our channel. Definitely watches this channel. I don't know who this person is, but I'm quite confident they watch that channel because that wannabe that'll never be is from a clip that I edited to make it seem like he's talking about Seagal when he's really not. And bullshito is a word that we use a lot. I didn't create it, definitely, but we use it a lot. I like how Seagal's always a fat douche.
Fight on!
See, they definitely watch Space Ice on my channel for sure. I think for sure, at least at the very least. But yeah, I like the dancing. I got to give him that. The sexy dancing was awesome. Props to him for that. Yeah, Chuck Norris can salvage Seagal's career from the grave. All right, now it's time to get real. It's time to get real. Now, attrition. Let's how do we do this? Let's end the poll. How many of y'all have actually seen? Okay, well, let's just do a quick poll. Have y'all seen Attrition? Does everyone know what the movie's about? I mean, that's most important because I don't really go through the plot lines too much. I'll run through it generally as we're going through it, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for Big Daddy sloppy seconds. Okay, so Attrition is a movie set somewhere in, I don't know, somewhere in Asia. Some little village somewhere. Oh my God, most people haven't seen it. That is. He is a retired ex-special, whatever the hell, as you see here. His first scene is him holding a gun. Holding a gat, I should say. Ah, which reminds me.
Anybody seen Richie? Huh?
Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that?
Anybody seen Richie?
Vladimir Putin.
I want you to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Is that coming through, that sound? Y'all hearing the Seagal? Yeah, okay, sweet. Just checking. I've started getting my soundboard again. I just want to check if it plays through. I had space last week. I'm just not checking. Rad, good to see you, mate. Welcome, brother. All right, so Attrition. Somewhere in Asia, he's 100% Asian in this shit, doing 100% Asian-y stuff. And his ex-special something, usual stuff. That's the general gist of it. We'll talk about the rest as we go through it because a lot goes on. Like I said, this bad boy goes for like 25 minutes. Enough. Yeah, well, let's get it. All right, let's do it. Let's slash birthdays. All right, so he's doing all of his own stunts, by the way. Hey, by the way, everyone listen up here.
I want you to shut the fuck up.
He does most of his own stunts and fight scenes. Not all. I'm not going to say all. He does a lot of his own stunts and fight scenes. So we've got to give the man respect for that. At the very least, we've got to give him a high five.
Anybody seen Richie? Huh?
All right.
Thank you, Paul.
His name is Axe. You're right, Plague. That is correct. He is Axe in this.
The weight of war is a heavy burden to bear.
And he's also got a lot of monologue shit that he just babs on about crap. But anyway. Peekaboo.
Some say it's a necessity.
Yeah, he's just popping off. He's doing his Call of Duty thing.
But sometimes the cost is too great to justify the means.
Next.
All right, so he's whatever he's staring at for a long time. Okay? I didn't put a quiz up, but what do you think he's staring at? He stares at it for a long, long time. Jack to the tits. I don't have, Mark. I don't. That's a good one to have on there. I think you mentioned that last time, was it? The Jack to the tits. Food or poon? Good guess, Opex. It's he spends an unnecessary long amount of time staring at it.
Next.
Sorry, I can't show you the titties, y'all, because we'll get shut down. YouTube's really sensitive about shit. Which it just is what it is. If you want uncensored shit, go to Patreon. But this wouldn't be on there anyway. But titties, he was staring at an unnecessarily long time at those titties. All right? I don't think that was in the script.
For all the lines that have been crossed in the name of justice, taking a life for a life will only perpetuate the cycle.
Taking a life for a life will only perpetuate the cycle, guys. All right? There's a lot of speeches in this shit. Well, here's the thing, Mikhail. He's it's a dead titties in the show, yes, but in real life, it's real. She's not dead, so there's a live woman's titties there. So he's just having a good old gawk at a woman with makeup and her titties. She looks too old for him. That's the makeup. She's probably 18. Because this is about, I think, young girls getting smuggled and kidnapped. So she actually could be anywhere from 7 to 20. That's definitely not a stunt double, by the way. That's Seagal's svelte physique. Can we agree? At the tender age of whatever he was here, 63, 64, maybe more.
The war must be fought from within. It'll take a lifetime to make amends.
It'll take time. It'll take a lifetime to make amends for what? For all the punani I've snatched, A. B, all the stuntmen. That's supposed to be stuntmen, not stuntmen. Stuntmen I've abused. C, all the chairs I've broken. D, all the lies I've told. Or E, all of the above. It'll take a lifetime to make amends for what? All right. Everyone's going for E. Some people have just gone straight out and gone for D. That's a bold move when E's available. A. All the I like it. It's too hard. Well, I gave you an out, Monster. I did give you all an out.
For the terrible things I've done. I take refuge in the Buddha.
Okay, he said terrible things I've done, which is technically everything on that list. He's done all of those things. He snatched Punani. He's assaulted people, allegedly. Stuntmen. He's lied, allegedly. He's fought for his country many times.
I take refuge in the Dharma. I take refuge in the Sangha.
Shut the fuck up!
The corruption of our world is deluded.
So he does some spiritual thing that he was doing there. I'm guessing he's getting his penance or whatever he's doing. And now he gives us a spiel for about literally goes for about 5 minutes. I don't know, 2 minutes. And I just
In proportions. In places like Mula, where the wicked run rampant. Human trafficking trade
had to put strip clubs in there, but it's something about human trafficking and shit.
is estimated at $32 billion per annum. Animal trafficking is estimated at $23 billion per annum. Narco trafficking is estimated at $150 billion.
He likes to do this in his movies. He just throws out numbers about shit. Refuge in the Seagal. That deserves a.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Yeah, he likes to preach about shit. I mean, I think since On Deadly Ground, he likes to tell people about, how they suck. The world sucks and he can change it, I guess.
$1 billion per annum. How do you combat evil when the whole world has lost its way? And in a place like Mula, a border town of ungoverned criminals.
This was written by our man, by the way. One of the few movies that I believe were mainly, well, we're not watching it without drugs. Monstro, HIV. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely not. I definitely wasn't when I made this too, that's for sure. And written by the big man himself, Attrition. So 3 years after that little titty perving session he had earlier, he's now some qualified doctor. What do you reckon the first thing he's going to do 3 years later is? Grope a young woman, obviously, a topless young woman.
You see that?
PSP, how are you, mate? Good to see you. What's going on, brother? So he's got a topless woman. As soon as he touches her, she closes the eyes.
Everybody, don't worry.
All right, now, again, he's a doctor or some kind of healer, I guess. They're all just watch the reaction when he comes over. Y'all just need to see the reaction when he comes over to the people.
He's gonna see every single of you.
Yeah. Bow before him, people. He just strolls up and does the Joe Biden, just kisses a kid's hair, has a sniff.
Who's next?
Who's next? Well, you know, I just thought I'd chuck this in. Who's next? I assume that's what he meant when he said who's next. I don't know. I'm just saying.
喂，細路，你好。Double palm pole pie strike?
Forgot that one.
You always did.
So this is Seagal teaching kung fu to an actual martial artist. I don't know if you guys know Louis Fan, but he's been in a lot of movies. Most of you, a lot of Hong Kong movies. Most of you might know him from Ip Man with Donnie Yen. But yeah, he's an actual martial artist, and Seagal is teaching him shit about this. And of course, he plays the inferior person.
Have you seen Sifu?
我上个月有见过他，他现在年纪大了，但就是不愿意承认，他病了，就更不愿意承认。
Do you think I can help him?
So this whole movie, sorry to stop it again. This whole movie, basically everyone speaks Chinese most of the time. That doesn't speak English very well. And Seagal speaks English back to them. And every now and again, he speaks Chinese, what we call in Chinese, Bahwei. But somehow it just goes along. He doesn't speak Chinese to them all the time. They don't speak English to him. Very rarely. But somehow it works, you know. That's just how it's done.
我觉得这个岁月就像一把杀猪的刀，谁也不能改变吧。
I think he just liked me more than he liked you. I know I'm not supposed to make jokes about your mother. I'm sorry.
He's just so adorable, making jokes about someone's mum. He makes a joke about that guy banging the teacher. That's why his mum knows the whole form, because he banged the teacher, which is kind of just fucked up. But yeah. So now they go out and do a stick fight because the master taught Seagal some stick shit that he didn't teach. I'm just going to call him Lewis because I don't know his name in this. He taught Seagal some stick shit that he didn't teach the other guy. This is the first little martial arts scene we see. It's basically Seagal for the front-on waving stuff and someone else for the actual fighting bits. All right, now Big Daddy is all about the waving. Now, butterfly knives, yeah. Well, speaking of butterfly knives, Monstro, a butterfly lands on his wrist. And this is just how magnificent Seagal is, right? Watch this. Because he's just got such a... Yeah, that's right, PSB. You know it, baby. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if the butterfly's still there. Continuity is probably not happening. But he really thinks this is like his Ip Man shit. You know that? He really thinks this is his Ip Man shit. Ip Man little episode. He thought it was cool. When he did this, he thought it was like that scene where, I don't know, Donnie Yen takes on like 10 people. He probably thought this was the equivalent of that.
Unless you have emptiness and complete calm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, unless you have emptiness and complete calm, what does he say next? Unless you have emptiness and complete calm, A, you'll never be as good as me. B, your heart will be with anger. Whatever the fuck, I don't know. C, the butterfly will leave. Or D, you can't fuck like I do. What is it? What do you think he says? What are we thinking? You'll never be as good as me. Your heart will be with anger. The butterfly will leave. You can't fuck like I do. CC, we got some C. Always D. DZ, how are you, mate? Good to see you, brother. That will make number 2 and have the first. That will. Okay, I think you're talking about Implode's talking about the movie from earlier. All right, let's see. A or D. All right, we'll find C or D. Jamie's going with C or D. Way to cover the spread there.
The butterfly will leave.
师兄，你除了武功好，还有一颗仁爱的心。
多杰森。
I don't know if you just caught that for a second, but this is what he says to him straight after. Just as if this wasn't, remember, written by Steven Seagal, right?
师兄，你除了武功好，
Brother, not only are you skillful in martial arts,
还有一颗仁爱的心。
but you also have a kind heart.
多杰森。Chimman Karaoke Club. Is that as exciting as it sounds?
Maybe more so. Come visit. We are the best blues club in town.
Yeah, I'm the only one.
That too.
Boys, hello. Thank you, my man.
So there's just some kid that's strolling around, and Seagal says Asian stuff to him. Hey, kid, what's your name?
He has been watching you all morning.
This kid's been watching Seagal. I don't know why. That sounds a bit voyeurish, but okay.
He never answers when I speak to him.
Why? Why doesn't the kid answer when Seagal speaks to him, by the way? Just a quick one. He doesn't want to talk to a douchebag because he can't talk. It's a 50-50 coin toss, guys. The kid doesn't speak when Seagal speaks to him because he can't talk or because, he doesn't want to talk to a douche.
He can't talk.
Why is that? He's from a very poor family. His father lost his job and started drinking heavily. There was a tragedy.
Give us some whole spiel, and Seagal's not even paying attention again. He looks away as always.
Village before your right. One night, robbers came to their house, and they kidnapped his sisters when the father was away. White's mother tried to stop them, and they murdered her in front of White.
This is just him, by the way, just taking in the story, emoting. This is what it's all about. He looks away from people. That's, I'm guessing, him being serious and sad is when he never looks at people. That's his whole little thing.
Thanks for a Mongol. Have too much power. No one can stop them.
You know the worst thing that can happen to a bad gambler, Lee? It's when the house doesn't care about his money anymore.
That's probably the best line in the movie.
When you're worth more as an example to others.
The girl Tala, she knew things she couldn't know.
This guy's obviously just learned English today. So, he's trying his best. So I'll give him that. There's a special girl with special powers, right? So this guy's about to get killed by some casino guys, for some bad guys for his gambling debt. And he can't pay them back. So he offers them some spiritual bitch who can do some spiritual stuff, apparently. I don't know. He offers a girl that's got powers. There's some magical girl in this shit. I don't know. What do you want me to say? It's just a Seagal movie.
These things no one can do, and she also has the power of healing.
She has the power of healing. This guy's a bad guy. Okay? He's the bad guy. Some things you need to know about him. He's cursed with some bad stuff, and he's a bit of a weirdo. I don't know if I explained the curse later, but something to do. He's basically a vampire. Something to do with sunlight. So he's super tough, all right? If you don't realize there's a dead bot, there's a guy in there that he's beating up. Oh, he's super tough. He's supposed to be a martial arts expert, by the way, which I saw none of that at all there, but okay.
Yeah, I can. Definitely.
Give you your duel.
All right, so he decides that guy's going to lead them to the girl, the magical girl, whatever. Now, Seagal gets followed by some dude who hassles him. I don't know if you guys remember this, but he just gets randomly followed by this guy who's sick of Seagal. And Seagal confronts him. And before they duel, though, he says something to him.
Yeah, I can. Definitely.
Give you your duel. I'll allow you to live, but I'll guarantee you.
So he's going to give him his duel, and he'll allow him to live. But what does he guarantee him? What does Seagal guarantee him? Seagal wearing a Charlie Chan hat. That A, I'll beat you to a pulp. B, your wife will be mine afterwards. C, you'll never be this foolish again. Or D, my dick is bigger than yours. Well, you know, I see how OPEX is going with D. All right, interesting. B and D. Well, I guess once he shows his dick, the wife will probably be his. So it's probably a moot point. B, unless she's over 16. That's a very good point. HIV, I like it. Red's gone with B. You know Seagal well. B, D, and B, D, and D. All right, let's see.
I shall never act this foolish again.
I like his little shimmy. I didn't put it in slow-mo, but I like his little shoulder shimmy. It's supposed to be badass, but it just looks honestly fat and lazy as shit. Right there. I don't know if you guys heard that little squeaker that Seagal let out by accident. I don't think he meant that. I don't think that was in the script either, but he slipped it out there. And a little badass, a little head nod at the end there. He just gives a little badass head nod.
Actually, I'm very, very close to Mr. Shaw.
So the guy gets angry at Seagal. Well, you'll find out now why.
Him and his whole family are very good friends of mine. I pay for his granddaughter to go to school. I take care of their family. But Shang is a proud man. So for his sake, not for mine, when I go by the store every day, I take a little fruit, little vegetable, little bread, for his sake, to give him face.
All right, so basically, this guy's angry because he always sees Seagal taking some shit from someone's stall, right? And he thinks Seagal just steals it. So he decides, hey, fuck this. I'm going to confront this guy and kick his ass for that. All right. But he doesn't know, though, that Seagal's paid for their grandkids' schooling, pays for all their shit. I think probably their rent. He does everything. Seagal pays for everything. He's just basically God. And he only takes the fruit so that they don't get cut at. So sorry, he only takes the fruit so they don't get embarrassed or lose face or some shit like that. So yeah, that's I don't know what the hell is going on there, but that's the whole spiel. Humongous, how are you, mate? Mike, good to see you, bud. What's going on? You're right in time for Seagal's Asianiness. Very Asianiness. So basically, he's been paying for people, saving people's lives, and he got falsely accused of stealing shit when he just really takes things out of pity for them because he's a nice bloke. I'm good, man. I'm good. Thank you. Nick, good to see you, bud. If it wasn't for him, they would have died so long ago. He's just keeping them alive, y'all.
You know, stranger, negative words carry great weight. They're like a poison. They carry their own life. Go get me the biggest sack you can find.
Okay, so this is just where shit gets really stupid, all right? He asked him what he can do. He wants to be Seagal Sensei, okay? He wants to be Seagal Sensei.
And fill it full of down feathers and carry it.
So I started again. This is what he has to do.
They carry their own life.
Okay.
Go get me the biggest sack you can find and fill it full of down feathers and carry it to the top of the highest hill you can find and throw all the feathers everywhere in the wind and come back a week later and find every feather. Put it back in the bag and bring me the bag.
What are you, fucking nuts?
If you're my student, let this be your first lesson.
Oh. So check this out, right? He wants that's a good point, PSP. He wants this guy to get a bag full of feathers, toss that shit into the wind off a mountain, right? Then he wants him to go and find all those feathers, put them back in the sack, and bring him to Seagal. Now, a couple of points to make. One, how would Seagal know how many feathers were in that sack? Two, how does he know if it just fills the sack with new feathers? And see, what the fuck is the point of that stupid shit? Yeah, I'm with you, Darth. I'm with you on that one. That's just the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, make him do some push-ups or make him go and do some charity work. You know, I don't know. Do the splits for like an hour so he learns something. But what a nutsack.
Don't be scared. Yet.
So she's actually just, this wasn't part of the movie. This was just some B-roll. The camera was still rolling by accident. She's about to be taken to Seagal's hotel room. And y'all know what's about to happen there.
I want you to shut the fuck up.
Vladimir Putin.
I really need to add some more soundboards. I hope I can put more than 9 on this fucking thing. There's only a spot for 9, but I better be able to put more than 9. Anyway, she's about to get banged by Seagal.
How's that?
Yeah. Good.
That's his reaction shot. Look at that reaction face. That's all him, by the way, guys. Can we appreciate that?
I don't deserve to live.
All right, so this kid comes and runs to Seagal because his dad's trying to kill himself. I don't know why this is in here, but it's in here again. I assume just to make him seem more awesome.
But I cannot die unless I'm brave enough to end it now. Brave is to live through this for him. He needs you. He loves you. I want to die. You have to forget about the past.
So this dude's suicidal. He doesn't want to live, but he's not brave enough to die unless he does it now or some shit. And then, I don't know.
You have him to live for. I'm not a coward. I will prove it.
Huh?
I will kill you first and then kill myself.
So now he's talking about he's not a coward, though. No one called him a coward, but he says he's not a coward. So his plan is to kill Seagal, then to kill himself to prove he's not a coward. All right, so that's how it's gone so far.
Kill me. I give you my life so you can live for him.
And then he just drops a knife, and they all start crying. Everyone just cries for a while, man. Seriously, I sped this shit up. What the fuck is even going on? That's a very fair question, guys. That's a very fair question. It's very hard to make out what's going on. It very, very, very much is. Can't stay long. Admonish me. I've been a very poor disciple of Seagalism. I'll repent and make every conscious ever do better. Keep up the great work, man. I appreciate it, Nick. Thanks, mate. The one thing about the Church of Seagalism is it's a long journey. So, you know, you'll reach ascension. It's not easy to reach ascension, but you're trying, Nick. And that's all that one can ask. As long as you're trying to snatch birthdays, and you're good to go. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on either, to be honest with you. There's not much of a plot going on here, but there is some just the suicide shit just comes out of nowhere. I don't know what the point of it is, to be honest with you. Yeah, be soft like a butterfly, Nick. Crying goes on for about 3 minutes, probably 2 minutes. I have a question related to Australian slang. I saw on a show that calling a dude champ is slang for a dude that likes to gobble knob. Is that true? Not in Australia. Not as far as I know. I mean, I've been calling fucking people champ my whole life, and I haven't been calling them cocksuckers, I hope. That wasn't the plan. Champ is usually just a way of, I mean, it can be a friendly thing, but it can also be derogatory. What's going on, champ? But I think for the most part, it's just like mate. You know, like what's going on, chief, champ, tiger, sport. I don't think it's about sucking cock, but I mean, again, if it is, I've been telling people they've been cocksuckers my whole life, so that sucks. Someone's probably called me a fucking knob gobbler as well. Yeah, that's all right, Nick. I understand, man. Real life, work, commitments, shit happens. But I'll have to find. I don't know. I'll have to find out about the knob goblin thing. I don't know what does ChatGPT say. Someone can look it up in the background. But it's the first I've heard about that. Otherwise, like I said, I've been abusing people their whole life. All right, so big
I want you
crying.
to shut the fuck up.
There was a lot of crying going on. All right, so the scene ends. Oh, excuse me. The scene ends and it fades to black. Ah, that's right, Mr. In Between. Was it? Oh, Mr. In Between. That's a great show. I think I remember. Do I remember that scene? I don't know. I don't remember that. It might be though. Never heard of it, but that's interesting. He puts shit to say with his writing. Okay, so anyway, this scene ends. They fade to black, right? And we just randomly get a scene of some young girl in the middle of nowhere with Seagal. I think that's right. That might be a jail thing though. More than that might be a jail thing more than a real life thing. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure. I do remember that scene though. Great show, by the way. Missed In Between. I can't recommend that enough. It's a great show. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that scene. The skinny guy. So anyway, this scene just randomly.
She loves flowers. She said she loves flowers. She loves these.
And that scene ends, and they just go to a new scene. There is, again, Darth, you were talking about what the fuck is going on with this movie. Good question. There's no reason for that. And yeah, she should have run because randomly he just picks her up and talks about something's beautiful and then puts her down, and now he's sleeping. I'm going to go ahead and assume she's not in the bed because hopefully they're above that, but so he's sleeping and he has a dream. I forgot I left this whole bit in there. I don't think I left the whole bit in there.
I am.
Sorry, yep. He has a dream now. Someone comes to his mind.
Where are you?
I am nothing. I am everything. I am emptiness.
Now, again, there were more titties there that I couldn't show you guys, but for some reason, the woman who comes to him in his dreams comes naked with her titties out. So that just happened.
The such, you will soon face a crossroad. Another chance to save the many you could not save before. You are the only one.
He's the only one that can do it all, by the way, just so you know. He's the chosen one.
Why have you come?
It is you who will come to me. Come to me.
So I don't know if that's a young girl with the titties out, the same one that he goes and saves later. I don't know what's going on. There's just a lot of Asian girls, and I'm not saying they all look alike, but it's hard to tell what's going on here. And there's, basically just a bunch of tittied women everywhere for him.
I have heard many things about you.
Mike?
All right, what's he heard about him? He's heard many things about Seagal, guys. What has he heard? Is it A, you're a fat, lazy assaulter of women and stuntmen? B, you love the fuck out of cookies? C, I won't get paid for this movie? Or D, you deal with undesirables, blah, 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 blah. What do we think the right answer is? What's he heard about Seagal? What has he heard? I mean, after what we heard tonight on the news about the movie not getting made, C could be damn right. Let's be real. Apparently, allegedly, depending on what all that rumors are about, it seems that he's on board with the director or the financier. TSNC.
How you dealt with undesirable people.
That was a long time ago.
Children in our village has been going missing. Young girls.
How many?
From the last 2 years.
I mean, young girls have been going missing from the village. I feel like Yeah, I feel like he could be the one stealing those girls. That's all I'm saying.
7. Tara. She is special. The whole village has always tried to hide and protect her.
Oh yeah, sorry, Humongous. You missed it at the start, man. There's been some fighting with the new movie. It might not be getting released anytime soon, so we don't know what's going on with that. So anyway, back to this movie. The girl with the special powers is her. She has special powers. Okay.
As powerful as Q-Mom is, he is cursed with a strange sickness. He can no longer walk in the sun. But you're the only one I know who can do this.
He can no longer walk in the sun. All right. Now, Seagal knows that the kid stole her and she's special, but he doesn't want to do it. He says no, he's not involved in that life anymore.
I will not return alive.
So this guy says that if he leaves now, he won't be able to return alive. So he just walks away, leaves his kids there, sits outside the door. So this guy's just sitting on the other side of the door while they're crying there, right? So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the point of that was. He just ran away to outside and closed the door to cry alone and leave his kids inside with Seagal. I'm not sure what's going on.
Take the girls home. I'll get your daughter.
So now he's looking for the girl, right? And the photo of the girl they've got, I mean, honestly, it looks like it's been taken by, it looks like it's been like a surveillance photo or someone who's been stalking her. It's not like a personal photo. It's like a creepy photo. Seagal's personal creepy photo, perhaps. And he waddled away, waddle, waddle.
What's the problem? You know, this border town has got quite a reputation for murderers, rapists, drug dealers, drug addicts.
What's his next line? So this town's got quite a reputation for drug dealers, murderers, drug addicts. A, I hate all of the above. B, which category do you fall under, bruh? C, none of that will fly in my village. Or D, I control all three of those things, motherfuckers. What do we think Big Daddy Papa Nose is saying? A, I hate all of the above. Which category do you fall under, bruh? None of that will fly in my village. I control all three, motherfuckers. All right, so we've got a bit of variety here. We've got some BBCs. We've got some Ds, double Ds. We've got some BBCs and some double Ds. Sounds like some kind of erotic movie. All right, let's see.
Which one of these categories do you fall under, bruh? Is kidnapping your thing?
I like how he calls him bruh. So he chops that guy to the neck. This guy decides to walk away.
You know, there's no greater evil.
Seagal tracks him down. And before he actually beats the guy up, he has to give him a spiel again. I mean, everyone just really wishes that he would just...
Shut the fuck up!
But he has to give a spiel. He can't just go into the fight.
Than those who harm children.
There's all this stupid, annoying dialogue for some reason. I don't know why. I had to slow it down because otherwise you guys wouldn't be able to find out what's going on. This is only slowed at so this has been slowed down by 10,000%. So imagine how fast it would be if I didn't slow it down. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of that in here, Monstro. There's a lot of his bullshit speeches are so annoying. He makes Jet Li look like an amateur. He does. I mean, he almost looked like he was going to fall there for a second.
How Kung Fu, very good Kung Fu. Come with me, I want to teach you something. How Kung Fu.
Here it comes. Here it comes. His finishing move. Oh yeah. And for some reason, man, I don't know why he shows him his axes. I found this strange. He just decides to show him some axes.
With this, I'm ready for everything. Thank you.
And then he just takes his axes away. I don't know what the point of that was, but it just showed him his axes. That was all. His name's Axe. I guess they're tying it into the movie. Blah.
Against Q Mom, things can turn.
All right, so against Q Mom, which is a bad guy we saw before punching the punching bag, things can turn what? A, sour, fast. B, deadly, quickery. C, real hard, real quick. Or D, flied lice. So things can turn what? A, sour, fast. B, deadly, quickery. C, real hard, real quick. Or D, flied lice. What are we thinking? BCF, boating, camping, fishing. BCD, sour, fast. All right, well, let's find out. Let's find out. There's a lot of B's there. A lot of B's. I think you're all going to be surprised with this answer, for those of you that don't know.
Real hard, real quick.
All right, so the correct answer was actually
things can turn. Real hard, real quick.
Not quickery. Real hard, real quick, guys. So, you know, no disrespect to Lewis. English is not his first language, but it doesn't make it any less amusing for us. Can we agree on that? So real hard, real quick. For those of you that guessed C, well done. Well done, Depraved. PSP, well done. I know PSP's seen this definitely at least 10 times. All right, so this is where they do a little reveal of the crew. He's putting together a cruise. Yeah, Harrow P's Bing Bong Ching Chong. You missed the Ching Chong bit, Paul. Mike, Paul, John Paul, Mike, you missed the Harrow P's Bing Bong Ching Chong. All right, so he's putting together his crew. Scarecrow.
I know it's you, Infidel.
Infidel.
Damn, guys.
Ying Ying. Of course, Ying Ying. And Hollywood. Who, by the way, is like Russian or some shit.
Axe? Oh. Nothing special, handsome. Just another day in the office.
I mean, that's how she answers Seagal when he rings. Nothing. Nothing special, handsome. Just another day in the office. All right, now Seagal, this is the sensei, right? So this is his master, his Sifu. Seafood. He's Sifu. I do a little hand thingy. Whoa. Whoa. That was awesome.
你不知道，你是我儿子，我是你亲生的儿子。为什么你到了这一刻？
Yo, check this out, right? It's his son. He hasn't told him for like, I don't know, how old's that guy? 35, 40 years at least. And then decides now to tell him. He asks, why did you wait so long? This is the shitty answer he gives.
才告诉我，
我对时间的看法，对掌握时机，也只是一个学生。我一直在等待，等待这个时刻，才告诉你，我的儿子。
That's not a reason. He just says, I've been waiting for the right time, and this is the reason. This is the time. That's not a reason. That just means you didn't tell him until now, and that's a bullshit. Saying that I know when the right time is, and it didn't reveal itself to me until the right time, and that right time is now. That's bullshit. That's some circular logic kind of. I can make up my own rules bullshit right there. Yeah, okay, Drew, that's cool. That's actually an interesting little fact. That's cute, but it doesn't change the stupidity of the movie, though, does it? And why? And that answer he gave, but that is an actual good point, Drew. That's a very handy little fun fact.
We're gonna go for the girl. That's why we're here. Hollywood Scarecrow, I want you guys to run an inventory on what we have and what we need. Run an inventory, guys. I don't know if you guys know this, but when you check how many things you've got in your supply, it's called doing an inventory. I want you guys to run an inventory on what we have and what we need.
And they didn't even bother to retake that scene. They just thought, yeah, that sounds all right. We'll go with it.
Run an inventory. All right, I know I'm asking a lot, but for what it's worth, cause is just.
The cause is just, guys. And what else? The cause is just. And A, we are righteous. B, we're getting paid, bruh. C, I want that pussy for myself. D, it's about time we give something back. What are we thinking? We're righteous. We're getting paid, bruh. I want that pussy for myself. It's about time we give something back. The cause is just and A, but I want it to be B. B and C. Harley's gone with A. Well, Harley, you're cheating because you said you've seen this. So technically you're cheating by knowing the answer. You could have gone with B or C. Misdirection. Misdirect people, Harley. Misdirect them.
And we are righteous. Two kinds of dogs, Chin. There's the kind of dog that's loyal to his master until the end. And there's the kind of dog that'll bite his master at the first chance he gets. We just have to see which kind of dog this guy is.
And have a little stare off.
Now I remember you.
And there he finally gets to meet Seagal in the flesh. Obviously, they've been staring at each other across the fighting stage for quite some time. So now it's time to actually get down and dirty face to face. I don't know who this bloke is, but I assume he's some sort of martial artist as well. He does most of his own scenes. It wasn't intense there. I got scared just looking at them two staring at each other, to be honest with you.
X, otherwise known as the Mongkok Demon Slayer.
But you know, Mongkok is in Hong Kong and we're in Mongla. Somewhere in the frontier land between Laos, Cambodia, Thailand. We're in all these places. But I remember you.
You were an asshole then, and you're an asshole now.
I mean, you got to give it to the guy. He's a very astute observer. At least he's you know, you can't say he's not observant. He's an asshole then. He's an Mongkok Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer. I like those options much better. Well, there's a lot of cock talk going around. That's all I know. A lot of cock talk, a lot of staring. I mean, you know, yeah.
Anybody seen Richie? Huh?
Seagal always pretends to know shit, PSP.
I'm deeply hurt. Your words deeply hurt me. You know, I'm just a simple country boy. I have no aspirations to be anything great.
As you can see, I had to slow it down again for you guys so you can see what's going on. Okay, I can't believe that was him. I'll take the rest of the shit, but I can't believe that was him. He does wreck the guy's store, by the way, Kev. You're not wrong. I mean, kebab. There's no way he can do that 3-kick shit. I'm pretty sure none of that was him either, but pushing stuff is definitely him. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you do it. He's an Asian country boy. That's how you do it. Simple as that. Just slap the bitch up.
He's something of a martial arts master.
I'm sorry, man. I think I've said this in my actual video too. This guy does not look like a martial arts master. We do enough bullshito videos to know technique. This guy has no technique at all.
I'm gonna try out.
Even if he's going for maximum damage, he's got absolutely no technique at all.
Go in with a soft insertion, cool, calm. And if you hear me or him say go hard, it's gonna get hard. It's gonna get hard. All
right, I could have put a multiple choice question in there, but he's obviously talking about his dick, so I didn't bother. Now, ladies and gentlemen, well, gentlemen, I should say, I couldn't show you titties before because the movie would not let me. I mean, YouTube won't let me. But at the very least, I can show you guys some lesbians grabbing ass and shit. So enjoy. That's the best I can do, lads. I'm sorry. I'll do it for you one more time.
Hard.
She does have a nice rack, old Ying Ying. I'll give her that.
So she's trying to write fire. That's the tribal sign from her father's village. Her father has the same one.
This guy knows more about Chinese stuff than the other guy does. That's a martial arts expert again, by the way. It looks exactly like a genuine technique. He just Mike Tyson machine punched that guy to oblivion. I don't know. I'm not sure what this is. I think she just wants to eye fuck Seagal by the looks of it. He's showing off his wristband to get in, but she's basically just eye humping him. I mean, I don't know what the point of the zoom in on her face was or any of that shit. Maybe her husband was a financier for the movie. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that in my review I put that this was Seagal's house. So taking a stroll through Seagal's house.
Yeah, 这里是私人聚会，跟我来。
This guy's a subtle as fuck, obviously, by the way. And they're breaking in now to save the girl. So I don't know. I think they had a plan. It seems they went for a soft insertion. That's what he said before. I don't see what's a soft insertion about what they're doing. They're essentially just blowing the shit out of everybody loudly. Nothing too soft about that insertion. I can only imagine what Seagal's rough insertion must be if this is what he thinks is a soft insertion. So, goddamn, I feel sorry for the ladies. That's all I got to say. Yeah, this is what an actual martial arts scene would look like. I think this is what Seagal thinks his scenes look like, but yeah. It's the axe time, guys. That's all the axes do, by the way. That's it for the axes. No more axes, really. A little bit of axes. Now, I just want you to watch. He starts shooting before he even comes around the corner. Watch. Right, his first shot was before he even got around the corner. He doesn't even know what he's shooting at yet. At all. I mean, one guy's still on the phone. How is this guy still on the phone, right? Check this out, all right? This guy's on the phone. People are getting annihilated. He hasn't even turned around yet. Check this guy here. This guy's shot. This guy's shot. This motherfucker's still on the phone. He's still on the phone. He still hasn't got off the fucking phone. No one's shooting him. There we go. They eventually got the guy on the phone. Finally. I mean, he's an expert shooter. Look at that great gun work. Anyway, more actual fighting. What happened? Did they fuck us again? They fucked us, didn't they? God damn it, you motherfuckers. Are we back or are we? They shafted us, huh? They kicked us out. Are we still? Are we in action? Are we out of action? Are we back? Policy violation. We back? What's going on? Are we still alive? What happened? All right, we're back. Must have been maybe we watched too much of it in a row. I don't know how it could be a copyright thing, man. What was going on there? Do we give another? Do I take a punt to just get? We're almost at the end there as well. YouTube did make a soft insertion. We're right at the end. If I take another, do I take another punt at going at it now, and then it's inevitably the end? Yeah, welcome. Oh no, welcome. Thank you for sticking around. I think it was. What do you reckon it was? Policy violation for what? I mean, we're up to like. All right, look, we're gonna have to be a bit more tactical about this, guys. So, I really wanted to get to the end fight scene. Gun violence, yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. Look, on my end, I don't really see anything other than you guys telling me that it's off stream. I don't know that it's been shut down. I don't really get any email yet. It might come through eventually, but I don't get it yet. Chinese accents. Yeah, maybe. Couldn't have been the smooching ladies. Maybe, I don't know what it was. Maybe I was watching too much of it in a row, but I was slow motioning the shit out of most of it. Maybe the fight scenes, too much of the fight scenes in a row. Anyway, we'll be more tactical about it. He fights this guy. All right, he kills him in a badass way. That's awesome. All right. We really want to get to Seagal's fight scene anyway. All right. So we're down to the final fight scene. This is what it all comes down to. And then there's something a little bit more special I want to get to as well. That's why I didn't want to just give up on this, because we're getting there. Oh, that's awesome. Now Big Daddy's fighting the master. All right, so this guy is supposed to be a kung fu master, by the way. They do the hand wavy stuff from earlier. Seagal does that little fisty thing that he loves to do because someone obviously told him that it's awesome. Are we good with audio and stuff, by the way? I hope so. I'm just trying to not go too. No, you didn't miss the fight scene. We're getting there. Shit's getting real. It is real time. It's a fight scene at the end now where shit's getting real.
Anybody seen Richie? Huh?
Can you hear the actual playback of the video too, though? I can't remember if I put the audio on. I think I put the audio on. Can you hear the playback of the video? Are we good with that? Not again. Again?